Hi, and welcome to the show. Again, we thank God you can view the show, whether it's in your living room, your bedroom, your kitchen, or any other area in your home. We're excited to bring you DAP Ministries Presents. I'm your host, the Reverend Willie Williams. You're excited about the information you're going to receive today, but also excited about this month of November. I know they have a lot of people have their birthdays in the month of November, but the importance, I think we want to really thank God. And because of Thanksgiving, we can show our gratitude to God by thanking Him for this part of our life, Katrina, Ida, all the other hurricanes that we have experienced, and we can really break bread and thank God that we're still here, we're still doing something, and it's all because of God. Again, I always encourage you to go down to the lower Ninth Ward, see the devastation, but realize the restoration that the Lord is doing in that area. I can talk about some of the streets. They are getting improved. There are some nice streets that are being paved, and I think it's going to save a lot on your automobile bill because less blowouts. Less alignments. I guess most of the automotive shops they may get a little sad because people won't be coming there to fix their alignments and their tires that are blown out. Again, we want to encourage everyone because this month and how you celebrate. I'll be telling you at the end of the show what we're offering at True Love and giving thanks. But we're also excited and thankful for our co-host, the Reverend Darrell Smith. He is not only a local personality, but he has a national and even a global flavor of what's taking place locally and internationally. He's on the internet, so if you see him, he's been around. Reverend Smith, again, we thank you for being the co-host. Thank you for the information that you give to our audience.
Well, hey, that's what I'm here for, information-wise. Now, not only do we do things digitally, but we have an analog way of doing it too. Announcements.
You do know that there is a digital announcement, but every now and then we print out some of the stuff and get information to the public.
I have to do it old school, so I have to put my glasses on, you know.
That is analog, huh?
For real. Now look, it's from the Baptist, what's that say, BCM?
BCM.
Yeah. And it says that you remember the Church of Plaquemine or St. Bernard Parish, do you want to have a healthy your community? Well, they're asking you to register for the 2022 online wellness ministry leader classes, no cost to attend, and there's much information. It's for a church's nursing program. It's also for a congregational health promoter program. That's going to be in March of 2022, February, March, April. Now, there's information about being registered, contact a registered nurse, Sharon Burrell. You can call at 504-593-2339. My friend Lisa Collins at 504-593-2330. And, of course, we want you to know that the BCM is one of the largest endowment nonprofit foundations in Louisiana, and they're committed to improving the physical, mental, and spiritual health of the people in the communities in the 5 parishes of Greater New Orleans. And we'll share more about that, but the thing that caught to me, no cost to attend training.
Well, that's a great thing because I'll tell you a little bit about that. That's as training for your churches. In your churches, you may have incidents where you may need a nurse to minister to the needs of a congregant. But there's also training for lay people. In wellness training, maybe people are concerned about their health as far as their weight, and maybe they're concerned about some of the nutritional foods that they need to eat instead of eating all of that junk food. So they have a training. There's a training that's available, and they'll allow you to go through that training, and you bring it back to your church and to your church congregation. So it works out that your church is getting healthy. Your members are getting healthy.
You know what? I recall this a few years ago.
Is that right?
Yeah, a few years ago. Because, I do recall this, and it was the same Lisa Collins that was involved with it and everything, because it came down to that, the physical and the spiritual and the mental, you know, and that makes up the whole body of people and everything.
Holistic approach.
Holistic approach is right, yeah. And so I tell you what, we just left October. A lot of kids had the candy and everything, and now everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving, and
Next Thanksgiving is
Christmas, yeah.
And those are 2 months that you may eat more than you normally would eat.
Been there, done that. Guilty. I'm saying because I noticed how even, you just talk about Ida, even during that time, I more or less went off my diet. You know, I just was eating what I could and when I could and everything like that. And you'd be surprised that might have been a couple of months ago, but the effect happens now. You know, it's just like, I can feel it.
Somebody said it this way. It said when people are starting to lose weight, they have to realize they can't lose weight instantly.
Thank you.
Because it took time for them to gain that weight. They didn't just gain that weight overnight.
No.
It took many nights.
Right.
And then, like you say, if you were not conscious of it, you should have been conscious of your eating habits and your behavioral eating.
Exactly.
And what happens in most cases, some people eat for the wrong reason.
Mm-hmm.
They get stressed out.
Right.
And so they instead of dealing with what's stressing them out, they said, hey man, let's go get that ice cream.
Yeah, snowball. It was hot down during that time, so let me get a snowball. Yeah. And you know, I've said that, you know, I got off my quote unquote diet, but yeah, got to get back. But speaking of back, let's look ahead to what's coming up. You know, I have a quote that I like to say. In fact, there was a sermon I preached one time. It said, "Think, T-H-I-N-K, before you T-H-N-K. Think before you think." In other words, when I think about the goodness of Jesus and all that He's done for me, it makes me really appreciate to say thank you. You know, because my mama told me to say, when somebody does something for you, say thank you, you know. And nothing wrong with that. But just make sure you, in my opinion, that's what I'm saying is, make sure your thankfulness is sincere, you know. Because, you know, I have to say this, it sometimes pauses me and have me to stop and think when I hear an older person say to me, "Sir," give me that respect of sir, you know. It's just like, ooh, he's older than me, but he's saying sir. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that.
Make you feel old?
No, don't make me feel old, but it's just like, I don't know, it just reminds me about the respect that's there, you know, because sometimes respect isn't given, you know. Even the young people say, "Yes, sir," and all like that. And so, no, there's nothing wrong with that. But I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes you can tell when they're sincere, you know, because sometimes there's some jobs you have to say, be sure you say thank you, sir, thank you, ma'am, and everything like that. But it's good when you can tell a sincere thank you. That's what I'm trying to say, you know, That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that I've gotten some, yes, I am saying that I've gotten some insincere thanks, you know.
Or they said thank you, but they really didn't.
Yeah, I can feel it, you know. It's they didn't really mean it like that. But we have so much to be thankful for. Let's think about it like this. You talked about Katrina, you talked about Ida, and even still we talk about the pandemic. You know, a lot of things are loosening up and everything.
We're getting through that.
And hey, I have a confession to make. I got my 3rd vaccine, my booster shot and everything. So I still have a mask. You know, I still have that in crowds or anything like that. But the main thing is that we've come a long way. We've come a long way, so much so that we can be thankful for what is upon us. And you know what? Again, like the song says, every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Not just the 4th Thursday in November. No, but every day is a day of Thanksgiving.
You must have sung in the choir, huh?
I wish. And the
You
youth
sung
choir,
solo.
No, yeah, I sung solo. You couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
But no, when I used to sing in the youth choir and everything. The story about that is, I got so inspired, I was singing with my eyes closed, and then when the choir director was changing the pitch or something like that, I was at the different pitch because I was singing.
Your eyes.
I didn't open my eyes. I was like, ah! And the next thing she was at a different pitch, and then she said, "Smith, you got to keep your eyes open for my direction." And then then I was put out the choir. Was I put out or did I leave? I can't remember, but
It's a mutual agreement.
yeah. But you got to keep your eyes open when you sing for the direction. And bottom line, we got to keep our eyes spiritually open for the direction. How things are going.
I like what you're saying, and what we're doing this for Thanksgiving is that we're going to have our a Thanksgiving service, 8 o'clock in the morning. Come, and normally what we do, we give individuals an opportunity, not alone, but an invitation for them to say why they are thankful. People have different reasons that they can reflect on why they're thankful. Not only the pandemic, but maybe something that has happened in their life, they're thankful, and they don't mind not only acknowledging it, but admonishing it to inspire and encourage others. And so we give them an opportunity to come on that Thursday morning, and as we giving thanks, they given an opportunity to give their testimony and telling why they're so thankful. And you'll be, I want to say you'll be amazed, but you won't. You know, people have so many different reasons why they're thankful, and it just encourages you to hear, how grateful they are to God for what the Lord has allowed them to go through, and then be at that point where they can tell God, I thank you now, but I'm not going to stop thanking you tomorrow as well.
I was just thinking, because of the fact that you're the first one I heard that was going to be doing something like that Thanksgiving morning, because we couldn't do it last year.
Right.
You couldn't do it last year. And even the year before that, in 2019, if I recall, because some churches are not prone to opening up on a Thanksgiving Sunday. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I commend you for that.
Well, we've been doing it, and I think we didn't do it for last year because of the pandemic,
right.
And we maybe could have done it by phone conference, but people had been through so much. I use that as an occasion because we have early morning service that maybe they wanted to rest or still prepare their food or do whatever they do for Thanksgiving. We're going to go to break, but we're going to talk a little bit more about not only giving thanks, but putting the perspective on why we should give thanks. Living here in New Orleans, in America, and we have an opportunity to express ourselves in giving thanks unto God. We're going to go to break. We're talking to Reverend Darrell Smith, and he is enlightening us about why we should thank God for being in existence. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Poor nutrition today will increase Sarah's chances of anemia, add to her healthcare costs, sick days, even stunt her ability to learn. And the thing is, Sarah's not even born yet. Get proper nutrition before it's too late. Call or visit WIC. WIC provides nutrition information, healthcare referrals, even food. Your child has you, and you have WIC.
Mrs. Johnson, good to see you again. This is Mike. You can trust him. He looks just like you. Plus, 2 against 1 is more intimidating when we force someone to sign a loan.
And I'll be sucking up to you in order to keep up the illusion.
So, here are your low monthly payments and interest rate as we promised. Here's where they triple. The rest of this stuff, don't think a lawyer can read this. It protects us. Make sure we get your home when you can't pay us back.
Such a lovely house.
Yeah. But don't worry. We're going to sell you credit life insurance. You don't really need it, but
Puts lots of cash in our pockets.
you look nervous. We better hurry and get you to sign. Or I'll pretend to ruin your credit with one phone call.
Predatory lenders are never this easy to spot. Call us and protect yourself with the facts.
Every day, online predators make their way into homes uninvited and unnoticed. Help delete online predators. To learn what you can do to protect your kids' online life, visit cybertipline.com.
And we're back, and again, we're saying to you, Happy Thanksgiving, and we hope that your Thanksgiving will be not only memorable, but it will be a great event that you can thank God. Hopefully, as this pandemic is kind of chiming down, more family members can get together and they can fellowship and eat and do the things that we used to do for Thanksgiving, and hopefully. Reverend Smith, y'all have any plans? You have any plans for Thanksgiving?
And it's scaled down, just family, no friends.
Is that right?
Yeah, just family.
Okay.
And but see, that's my house. But me, I like to make my runs.
Oh, okay. So you might start visiting.
Yeah,
people.
I said,
Go get some gumbo?
Got gumbo's on the list, and then I might get some.
Bell peppers?
Bell peppers on the you saw my list? Yeah.
No, I ain't seen it yet. But I know some of the things you like.
Yeah, and I'm not so much a dessert person, but my brother, he bakes cakes and everything. So I don't know who's doing what, but I'm gonna find out, and I'm gonna say, hey, what time you got this? What time that's gonna be ready? Oh, I'll space it out, and everything like that.
Turkey, ham?
Yeah, more turkey than ham.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not. More turkey than ham. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, boy, making me hungry thinking about gumbo now.
Well, you do know if you eat turkey, it does something to you.
But it's healthy. What you mean?
Puts you to sleep.
That's been anything for me. Well, that's okay. But wait. News bulletin. Get your turkeys now because there's supposed to be a shortage.
Turkeys?
Well, more expensive.
Okay.
The smaller turkeys are being sold out faster than the bigger turkeys.
Well, I can tell you, a small turkey is easier because it's more tender, succulent, juicy, and so even a beginner should be able to bake a turkey.
Yeah.
If not, they can deep fry it.
And at our house, we're having Cornish hen.
That's nice.
Yeah. Talk about small, huh?
Yeah. At least everybody got their own little turkey.
Yeah. So we're having Cornish hen. But, so I will be making my rounds, for those who, like I said, start off with the gumbo. And then, don't forget about the militons,
See, I wasn't going to say that.
Yeah.
I don't think too many people do militons anymore like they used to. But, that was that definitely was, besides the bell peppers, militons was there as well.
Right.
A whole lot of things. Candy yams, things of that nature. Sweet potato pie.
So that's the dessert. There you go. As opposed to pumpkin pie. I'm not into pumpkin pie.
I know people love pumpkin pie. I mean,
I'm more sweet potato than pumpkin.
Yeah.
But no, so those are traditions. And you know what? Even as we talk about it, it gives us something to look forward to. It gives us much more to be thankful for and everything. Like I said, compared this year to last year.
Yeah, we come from a long way, and that's the blessing of being thankful that we're still here. Our prayers go out to those individuals that have passed on, and they won't be at the table for Thanksgiving this year. We like to remember them that they have contributed in all of our memories. I want to say the good times as well as the bad times.
Right.
We have a tendency in our family thinking about some of our loved ones, uncles, aunts, cousins, and reflect on their contributions to the family. We even talk about some of our family members that may sound like one of the family members that passed on. Some of the family members that walk like some of the people that passed on, and so it's really a good reflection in thinking how they impacted your life and saying something or doing something for you. I can tell you, uncles and aunts that had made an impact in my life. I thank God for them. Those that are still alive, but those that have passed on. I want to mention my Uncle Organelle. He's been to the studio.
Okay.
He stayed in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and impact he played was that he came and sung on the show and stuff like that. He personally, him and his brother Organelle and Lionel, they were twins.
Okay.
And he came and he said when they were musicians. Well, he was a singer, but he had a day job.
Yeah.
And so he was smart enough not to quit his day job, so he can keep on doing his night job, singing and stuff like that. And he said he remember being around Al Green.
Okay.
Yeah. So I said, man, he really did say, yeah, man, I probably could sing a little love and happiness.
Yeah.
He was smooth though. He was really smooth, man. And so I remember him and his brother and a couple of other uncles as well. My Uncle Freddie as well. Very, very enterprising man that was skilled in the old saying, jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
And so we get around, and talk about and reflect. And I don't know if because after Thanksgiving, people are always looking for Black Friday, and it's also, Black Thursday, because they wait after they eat and stuff like that. After they did everything they did, and say, you know what, I'm waiting a certain time, and we're going to the mall, and we're going to, this is on sale at this price, and you got to be there. So I don't know if that's going to happen this year.
No, a lot of not being politically correct. A lot of major stores
they decide to take off.
Decide to close, either close or not have that Thanksgiving. They have the Black Friday, but they won't have it on Thanksgiving like they've been doing and everything like that. To give their employees the opportunity to
take that whole day off. That's a great experience. But the other thing, and I know you know about it. The other thing you did after Thanksgiving dinner was probably go to a movie.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
The latest movies that are out and stuff like that, and I'm sure the movie theaters will be open. So that's another.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of movie premieres and everything. Speaking of Thanksgiving Thursday, I usually like to go on a Thursday night. Like if the movie comes out officially on a Friday, there's a Thursday night showing like at 7 or 10, something like that. So I go on a Thursday night, get it out my system to know what it is before the spoiler alerts come out and everything, before anybody says anything. And so that's my little secret. I go on a Thursday night for a Friday.
So you're a film critic.
Yeah, well, I guess.
I mean, just personal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because in fact, somebody might say, "What you thought about this?"
What's your opinion?
Yeah, and I tell them, and to be honest with you, I find my opinions almost with a lot of other people, So,
okay.
Yeah. Or better yet, they might have found something different, and then I say you need to go back and look at it again. So, I don't mind. I like it. Excuse me, like I'm eating already. And my popcorns and jalapeno peppers with butter. Oh, yes, indeed. Popcorn and peppers, they go well.
So the concession stands are open?
Yeah, concession stands open and everything, and space, distance, and all like that, But yeah, it's open.
I know in the past you could have, I don't know if they're doing it now, but you could do a valet concession.
It all depends on the theater,
Yeah.
It all depends
so
on
you
the
don't know
theater.
if that's going.
Not the ones I've been to.
Yeah,
no.
you got to go pick up your own stuff.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
You can order your concession, and before you know it, it's delivered to you right in your
that
seat.
bill be waiting for you before the movie's over. It's just like, here's your bill for the. I was like, I'm in the middle of the movie, but they'll still give you the bill and everything. Okay. Maybe before the credits go. Okay. But you know what? I'm happy that we can do all this now. I'm happy that families are coming together safely, if they've been vaccinated and everything. I'm happy that we could celebrate Thanksgiving better today, better this year than next year and everything. I mean, better this year than last year. And so it makes you forward looking to, what's that next holiday?
Christmas.
No, my birthday. No. December the 9th. December the 9th, yeah, that's my birthday. But no, that's right, Christmas too, yeah. in between that time.
You celebrate your birthday like it's a holiday. Huh?
Not like some. I have a friend that she celebrates a whole month for her birthday.
I have some. I have a deacon does the same thing.
The whole month. I was
whole
like,
month.
Is this your birthday? No,
No,
the whole
I
month of
celebrate
January.
the whole month.
No, but we got something to look forward to. I mean, and again, let's not say it. No, let's say it the right way. It's not about the gifts for Christmas. You know?
No.
It's to remember, that Jesus is the reason for the season.
Right. We'll be talking to that part in December. But right now, I'll tell you, just to be thankful that we can, I guess, breathe a little better.
I like that.
Yeah, breathe a little better.
That.
You're breathing in your house, but to get out and then to be exposed, still social distance, wearing your mask. I can tell you, people who are Saints fans, they love going to home games and tailgating. Yeah, because all of that had to stop.
That's true.
Discontinue and for safety reasons had to discontinue. Win or lose, we hope the Saints do win. Win or lose, this city loves the Saints and tailgating. I'm not comparing it to any other city, other, but they and on the menu is some good food. Now,
we have dealing with the neighborhood associations that I'm involved with and everything. We have a lot of converts. I mean, bottom line, they come to the city to go to school and then they'll stay.
I met a lot of people after Katrina. Katrina's been about 15, 16, 17 years. They came here, volunteered.
And they stayed.
And they stayed.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. And so, that's the appeal of New Orleans. So, So I tell you what, I'm thankful for having an appetite. Remember now, the effects of COVID is you have no sense of smell, you don't have no sense of taste. Oh, what a bad feeling that would be.
I'm just saying. I think you talked about that a couple of weeks ago and said about how disastrous that was if you had caught COVID, because you say you've been the most miserable person, say not to be able to smell the food
and taste the food.
And look, I'm not saying anything that people don't know. You love eating.
Okay, it's time to go now. But yes, I love eating. It's time to go.
It's time to go. Again, we thank God for Reverend Smith. Thank God for him. We're going to give him an opportunity. You still have those Bibles?
We still have Bibles at 3719 Laurel Street, Zion Travelers Second Missionary Baptist Church. Sunday school is at 9 a.m. Service starts at 10:30 a.m. 3719 Laurel Street, Zion Travelers Second, Reverend Eric Layton, pastor.
And what's the cost of the Bible?
Oh, free.
Okay. Again, we thank God for him, and he has free Bibles to give out. Also, we have free Bibles. We want to encourage you to go to a church of your choice and worship the Lord. You're welcome to come on out Thanksgiving Day. True Love Missionary Baptist Church, 2710 Phillip Street. Worship time is at 8 a.m. in the morning. Come on out and be blessed. God bless you is our prayer.